Shalom, peace, blessings. It's your brother man from the motherland, giving it to you better than no other can. You know what time it is. It's your bro, man. It's your boy Jones representing the ROD. It's your first time, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification, be a part of this movement. You know what we here to do, what we gonna do is conquer, take over season. But I'm back with another one for y'all, man. Another one. Another one for you guys, bro. Listen, look. You see what the title says, man. The title is basically letting you guys know. If you take that wax, if you take that facts, be prepared to everything that comes with that. Okay? Um, I don't even know where to start when it comes to this. You know why I don't know where to start? Because I've been on my social media platforms, which I've been shadow banned, which is cool. Thank you, adversary. But every time you do that, it's just a reminder that I'm doing the will of the Father, and I gotta continue putting the foot on the what, like my son, he know his supposed to say on the neck. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. Um, I've been on my social media platforms, and I've been giving nothing but intel when it comes to these bummer clock shot. You know what I'm saying? I've been letting people know what's to come if you guys fall subjects to it. And needless to say, a lot of our people, you know, a lot of friends, family, disregard everything that I've said and put it upon themselves to do what they do, which is cool. You know, you are inclined or entitled to do whatever you want to do with your body. We are in a times now where you can't tell nobody nothing. Everybody's gonna do what they feel is necessary for them to do. Okay, cool. So now, out of nowhere, here comes something called the Delta variant, and like I told brothers and sisters before, if you fall for one, you're gonna fall for it all. If you believe one, you're gonna believe it all. Now, with this so-called Delta fair, like I was telling brothers and sisters, all that stuff that you guys seen, see, this is how they set the narrative. They set the narrative up by giving you videos and images of people collapsing in China. People in China was also shooting videos and telling you this thing is not real. But people don't listen. Cool. Move along. So they show you these videos. They first tell you it came from a woman eating a bat. Then it went from no, it came from a lab. Then it went from somebody came from China to America, whatever it was. But then out of nowhere, our country was locked down. Things just didn't make sense. People took full advantage of it. People, you know what I'm saying? Um, others didn't do nothing but sit back and watch. And free money was given. Basically just shut down, sit back, relax. We got this. That's basically the MO we've got. And all you kept seeing was people getting sick, people dying. My mom worked because she's retired now, praise the Most High. She worked in the medical field, and in the medical field, she will come home and say, "Junior, this is real. I'm seeing people dying left to right." I said, "Listen, mom, it probably is, but it's not from what they telling you. Okay? There was something called radiation poisoning. Okay? You can look it up. Every time they're bringing up a new data system, something happened. When the 4G came out, it was the H1N1. The 3G, West Nile. You know what I'm saying? It's like these things always presents itself. But when you don't understand the game, you're subject to fall and fail and lose, which a lot of us are doing now. Okay? But that's neither here nor there. So I told her it was a radiation poison. Then, even doctors now is admitting that when it came, they didn't know how to handle it because they was getting intel from CDC. They was getting intel in how to handle it. See, doctors got to answer to somebody. So if something comes down the line from management, this is how, look, this is a new disease. This is how it needs to be treated. So people was following procedures and realized that it wasn't what they was told to do isn't what's needed to overcome the situation. Okay? So now here we are. People is dying, people is getting sick. Cool, granted. Now here we are today. A vaccine comes out. Everybody is required. Everybody is required to take it. Everybody's being forced to take it. It's a major campaign for brothers and sisters to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta get it. $100, free food, free jerseys. It's like everything. I've never witnessed such a drastic measure to force people to take something that's not even CDC approved. Okay? Oh, it's mandatory. Now, if you don't do it, you gotta take the tests every 2 3 days. But I don't wanna go too far ahead. So now, brothers and sisters get caught with this hysteria. They come up with this nonsense. And I've been on all my platforms, whether it's on my podcast, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on social media, Instagram, Facebook. I've been letting people know this is not what you think it is. Now, if you go to school, you know that a vaccine is they're giving you a small doses of this virus so your body could get accustomed to fighting it off. I'm telling people, why would you take a so-called deadly virus and put it inside, whether it's a small strain, big strain, medium strain, complaint, why would you put that in your system knowing that you don't have it in your system? People disregard what I said, end up taking it. Cool, granted. Now, here we are now. Everybody is life-threatening side effects. Um, people's catching blood clots. People's catching, I don't, I forgot what they call it when your body shakes and all that. If you know what it is, put it in the comments. People is catching that. People is literally dying because of these shots. And now we got people that could put magnets on their body. And then I said to people, again, why would you put something inside your body knowing that you don't have it? You're protecting yourself from something that you don't have. But yet, in order to protect yourself, you must put the thing that you're afraid of, that you're fighting from, that you're fighting to stay healthy and make sure that it doesn't come inside of you. So you wore masks, you did this, you did that. Cool, granted. To fast forward to now. So now, how many people has been vaccinated? And I'm talking about fully vac job. Now low. CDC, CNN, everybody's coming out saying, look, the people that's vac are the ones that's causing others to get the 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 19. So now people is catching the 19. And it's all because you put that situation inside of you. Now the situation's inside of you. Now people is complaining. So why did I take the shot for? That's the question. That's the $1,000,000 question. Why did you take it? You was better off being just regular. But you see how these people work? Because at first they wanted to make it seem like those that took it are immune or protected or good. But then out of nowhere they said even though you still took the shot, you can still contract the 19, but the shot was to protect you and make sure that you no longer catch the 19. But yeah, you can still catch the 19. And in fact, 75% of open new cases, people who had never been tested positive before for this joint, ever since after they've been fully vac, they've been tested positive. So now we in a situation now where the whole the whole community is at what? The whole community is at risk. It's at risk. It's at risk all because individuals choose to not listen to brothers and sisters like myself who comes on daily to give you the 411, to tell you, listen, this is not the route to go. So I just want to know now what? I want to show you guys something. Just to give you a little preview of the outcome of that. Okay, look what the title says. It says, why are globalists and governments so desperate for 100% vaccination rate? Why is that? Is it because of the Georgia Guidestones? Huh? You thought we forgot what Bill Gates said at the TED interview? That he says that we need to reduce the population rate. You guys are doing a good job, doing a great job. You want to reduce it. We thought we forgot. Oh, no problem. Look what the next one says. It says stop using religion to fight COVID-19 back. Taking it take it is the Christian thing to do. So now somebody will read this and believe that this is the route to go. When in fact the Most High tells you don't put nothing into your body. Don't you know that your body is the temple of God? If any man defile his temple, the Most High shall destroy. That's in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17. Read that. Take a look. I'm not making this up, okay? Because I've been using religion and I've been fine, man. No cold, no nothing. I probably had a headache for 10 minutes. Soon as I feel woozy, you know what I'm saying? I drink the Uzi, you know? I'm not gonna tell y'all what we drink so you guys can find a reason to take that away from the people. But let's go along. Minnesota woman and Christian ministry have leg amputated after taking the Pfizer jab. May lose her hands too. So before it says, you know, getting it is the Christian thing to do. She probably read it and said, you know what, that's right. You know, you gotta be harmless as a serpent, harmless. You gotta be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. This is what we need to do. And now look, countless reports. There's a lawsuit that's out right now. They're not gonna tell you that. And they're pushing something where you're basing the narrative based on cases, not death, but cases. So because people have been test positive, that's the reason for you to push a vac. But yet these people is not dying. I thought the vac was to protect people from dying because when it was happening, it was the death that was taking place is the reason why we needed a vac. We needed it warp speed. Y'all forgot? Oh, you know we forgot. Oh, you know I ain't gonna forget. I don't forget nothing. Everything that you guys say, I hold you responsible for it. I got another video, but I'm gonna leave that for another note. Let's go along. Now we got Atlanta restaurant says no VAT, no service to protect the vaccine getting COVID. But statistics shows that the people that's spreading it is the ones that's fully vac. So now the people that's unvac got to protect ourselves from you because now you are a walking, talking liability. You are a casualty to our community. You are a hazard to our community. And when I told you guys that's what's going to happen, you guys said, nah, that's not. We gonna be protected. Our body's gonna inject it. Our body's gonna, get, I guess, fight it off, and then boom, we're gonna be fine. But before you did that, your chances of catching it was literally less to nothing. And if you did catch it, you had the the energy and the strength to fight it off. People was like, my brother told me today. He said numbers went down. I was like, you know why numbers is going down? Because people no longer going to the hospitals. People like myself, whistleblowers, the conspiracy theorists are giving jewels, gems, and a lot of people is taking heed, and it's starting to make sense. So because of that, people fall back. People no longer follow their 411. You understand? People take home remedies. The virus is a 98% recovery rate. 98. Meaning, if you treat it and you treat it like it's a common cold, and you turn off these Wi-Fi's and let your body heal. You go outside, get some sunlight. You know, you can heal. Think about that, people. Let's go and move along. Look, Biden expect to announce vaccine mandates for all federal employees. DOJ declares mandate legal. They coming for you officers. They coming for all of you guys. All of you guys that was, what I'm saying, that was always told, man, get yourself a city job, get yourself a government job, all of that. This is the Most High's doing, man. Before he destroys a place, he must first destroy it from within. And what you see right now is the battle within. This is revelations playing out right before your eyes. You can even see it in the Olympics, man. America's, listen, I'm gonna leave it as that. But you see what's going on. People is dying left or right. It's making it mandatory. You're in their eyes. You're not worth nothing more than just $100. He's getting ready. This is who you guys voted for. This is who you voted for. You should pat yourself on the back and say thank you. You basically signed up for your own death sentence. I can't make this up. No. Pekaski won't say whether Biden favors implementing restrictions for unvaccinated Americans. You know that's what they're talking about. Once you see titles like that, just know that these are the conversations that's taking place, and these are the things that's gonna manifest. Now it's gonna always gonna hit the fan. Oh, you can't go nowhere. Oh, you can't be here. Oh, you can't enter. We all know this is Bible prophecy. No man can buy or sell, whether you rich, poor. No man can buy or sell without the mark on his forehead or on the right hand. Nobody. Period. And this is where we at right now. This is where we at. Look at this. I live in New York, y'all. Brooklyn. Look what he says. New York Governor Cuomo knocks on doors, put people in a car, and get the vac in their arms. He's rapping now. This is where we going. This is where we going. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? My mother told me one day she was just cleaning. She was outside watering her flowers, and here these two Edomites come. Hey, have you been fully? Have you gotten your vaccine? Listen, listen. I thought in order to administer needles into somebody or anybody, um, anything dealing with medication or medical, you had to be licensed, trained, have a degree. These people are regular heathens, bro. Walking around with gym suits. They don't even have the uniforms that people wear, the requirements that you wear when you doing medical procedures. Regular people. People is literally out in the streets, posted up on your corner, saying, "Yo, son, you been back? Come on, get yours. Here's $100. Yeah, you're only worth $100." The question you gotta ask is, what is in this joint that you guys are feeding for me to take it? What's in it? Please tell me what's in it. Let's move along. NFL camps open to color coded wristbands identifying the vax and unvax players. This is where it's going. This is where it's going. Mind you, mind you, just the whole last year, these dudes was playing on the field, in each other's faces, up and down, left, right, around the corner, tackling each other. It went from no guys, no fans. We're gonna still play the game, but no fans. But now you got it. You you got you taking that shot, right? You taking care of that 19. Huh? I can't. I listen. I'm showing you guys these days because it's hilarious to me. It's hilarious how we as people allow these individuals to continuously do the nonsense. Continuously, we're just cattle to these people. Don't you guys get it, man? Don't you get it? Don't you know the Bible said there's nothing new under the sun? Don't you know this is the same thing they did to the children out in Egypt? The same nonsense. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know the main primary target is colored people? I'll show you something. I'll post it up on my IG where the man said all colored people, blacks, Latino, Native Americans, we need y'all to come and get y'all shots first. Facts. Not lying. No. Pierre Morgan called for UNVAC to be denied medical treatment. What? 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 Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So because I'm not vac, I'm not a human being. I can be treated. So what? I can't even get access into a hospital. But aren't you guys fully vac? Don't you wear the mask and all that? So now because I'm not vac, y'all treating me like I'm the contaminated person. When studies show that the people that's getting sick and releasing this so-called virus to the people is those that's fully vac. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. Look what it says. Every baby once born is not mother's priority. Nurses say. What? What? So what? So basically what they say when you give birth to a child, that child is not yours. Oh, that's not your priority. Your priority is to get the bum clot shot. That's the priority. I'm just trying to figure out. Hold on. Let me look this up. Okay. Yeah. See. Yeah. I gotta show you guys this because this is beyond crazy, and it's sad that our people allow it. Look, let me see if I can play it.
The black population to come forward, and we need the Hispanic community to come forward.
Let me see if I can
We
play it.
can't put the needle in your arm
Fair use,
if you
y'all.
don't
Fair
bring your
use. This is for
arm
educational purpose. No copyright.
All of
It's
both men
for the
could dream up.
yeah, it's for the purpose of sterilization and population control. There's too many people on the planet we need to get rid of. In the words of Bill Gates, at least 3 billion people need to die. So we'll just start off in Africa. We'll start doing our research there, and we'll eliminate most of the Africans because they're deplorable. They're worthless.
That's crazy. Yeah, see. Oh, man. Okay. But basically, you see what that joint says. If you get a chance, follow Jules the Jew. That's my IG. Tune in, and you're going to get the intel. But basically, it says blacks and Latinos need to get vaxxed first. The dude said out his mouth that we need you guys to come. Basically, you guys got to be the lab rats. Matter of fact, we already know that this is not going to work. We just need you to put this inside your system. You know, the question that I ask you is, why? That's the $1,000,000 question. Why? What is it about us that you want us to be the ones to get it first? Huh? I'll tell you why. Because the Most High is waking up his children. Uh-oh. He's waking us up. There are those that say that they are what, but are not. But from the synagogue of what? Uh-oh. Something is not adding up, people. Uh-oh. Make it make sense. Check the track records. Look at the momentum the Most High has been displaying. How brothers and sisters is no longer operating in that type of time. People that you see, everybody is on a spiritual awakening. Whether they realize that they're the children or whether they just are just trying to get in line with some type of heritage outside of this paganism, outside of this Babylonian structure, outside of this system that's been proven to be against us, to want to hurt, damage, and kill us. Yes, people, yes, yes. And they know that. They know that. They know all it takes is for all of us to come together, pray unto one God, call on his name, the only name given to the children of Israel. I tell you guys this all the time. When Moses asked the Father, what is your name? He gave him an answer. He didn't give him Yahushua, Bayah, none of that. He didn't say none of that. He says, I am. The I is the first letter of the alphabet. We call on the Father Abba. How does the Father calls himself a different name and you call him the last name in the Hebrew text, bro? Y is like one of the last letters in that joint, bro. He's the I. He's the Alpha. He's the Ahaya, the only name given. You know, I don't even dispute that no more. You call what you want to call. That's what you want to believe, then so be it. But as long as we keep saying the Most High, the Most High, when you read 2 Chronicles 7:14, it says that they call on my name and repent, I will give them back. You know why we stuck? Too much division. But that's neither here nor there. That's for another episode. But you see what it says. Let me pull up another one for y'all. Let me pull up another one. Let me pull up another one. Hold on. Let me pull up another one for y'all. Cause let's that says vax people can still get COVID, can still spread COVID, can still die from it, can potentially die from the vaccine. So everything you can be fully vax and still suffer these situations, still suffer these circumstances. Right? Let's go to the unvax. Can still get it, can still spread it, can still die from it. But guess what? You can't die from the vaccine because you ain't take it. Ooh. And I'm on them don't like that, brother. They don't like that. They don't like that. Okay? You see that? The Most High has set our guidelines. All we have to do is apply them. The Most High gave us the manuscript to overcome this. Christ gave us the blueprint to overcome this. You know why you guys is not overcoming this? Because you guys have disconnected from the Father. You have become disbelievers, unbelievers, excuse me. I don't believe. Y'all walk around with, I'm going to believe what I want to believe. Okay, cool, granted. But when things hit the fan, you're going to have to explain that. You're going to have to explain that, man. I don't want to be too long with this, man, but you got to explain it, man. You got to explain it, bro. If God is not real and he's just an imaginary person and everything is this and that, then explain what's going on. Explain what's going on and explain to me what are the steps to take to combat it, to be protected through these trials and tribulations. You can't tell me to take the vac because people with the vac is still getting sick. People is still dying. People is getting tested positive even more now because the people that been vac is spreading it. So what's the alternative? Oh, we're gonna lock down the country again, and then they're gonna come up with another one, and then the other one's gonna be 10 times worse than the first one. Remember, I keep telling you guys, pay attention to that booklet. That just you gotta take 6 shots, bro. That means for the next 3 to 4 years, that's all we're gonna be fed. You guys really think the world's coming back to normal? I'm gonna leave it as that. If you think this world coming back to normal, you've been swallowing that blue pill a little too long, bro. And you about to catch an overdose. With that being said, man, it's your boy, man.